Given the opportunity to do this again, I guess it's 50-50 whether or not I would do it. It was a great experience and it was a great challenge, but it was also grueling.
I would do tethered again because it's life-changing, but it would really depend on the location.
I'd recommend this experience to anybody who wants to gain self-control and understanding and compassion, definitely.
I like challenges, and I would recommend anybody doing something like tethered for sure. I mean, even probably my own wife, because it expands the mind. And when you expand the mind, you can't really go back.
Kevin and I have exchanged a couple of emails since we got out of the swamps, but we've been doing our own thing since then.
I've kept in contact with Rob. We email back and forth. I'm on LinkedIn with him through social media. I love his website. He's a different kind of guy.
And Kevin and I just live a couple hundred miles from each other, so I think me and him will have dinner together sometime soon, maybe from a dumpster.
We're from two wildly different worlds, and I'm glad.
I feel that after being tethered to Kevin, I'm more compassionate and more patient.
He did help me survive. He did help me collect food. There were some phenomenal things about him.
I definitely don't have a single regret about the experience. I learned a lot. I got along with Kevin, which was my primary goal.
When I came out of bios, I thought I was badass. I really did. I think it really made me feel like I could take on the world. And that gave me a little bit more extra oomph about America. I came here for the American dream. I believe I lost it along the way. And I believe, and no, I don't believe, I know for certainty that Tether gave it back to me.
After being untethered, I was really ready for some alone time, and I definitely didn't need to see any more of Kevin.
It took me about a week of isolation. I went home and I kind of just hibernated and I just hid. I wasn't scared, my mind was messed up. And so I needed some time to think and calm down.
When I think of Kevin, I think of a guy with a big heart and a passion to be nice to basically everybody. The moment I remember is when he first walked up and gave me a big old hug right there in the swamp, and I think of smiles and happiness when I think of Kevin.
Rob's who Rob is, and Kevin is who Kevin is. And at the end of the day, our worlds kind of collide. We knock heads, and there's not going to really ever be a synergy there unless it has to be.
If I was to describe being tethered in the swamp to somebody, I would sum it up and say miserable.
Yeah, I left early, but it wasn't a failure. I don't believe in failure. I believe in obstacles. I believe in battles every single day of our lives. But at the end of the day, I'm going to lose some battles, but I'm going to win some battles. But ultimately, I want to win the war.